Alright, so practice test number 2 on derivatives. This is the solution to problem number 7. So we got f of x equals cosine cubed square root of x. Now, for this one, it might help if you rewrite it to notice that we're going to have the chain rule here. So remember that cosine cubed square root of x is the same thing as cosine square root of x to the third. Okay, we just write the 3 right here. Okay, but this is the same thing. So you can see we have something in parentheses raised to a power. So let's do the chain rule. So I have f prime of x is equal to, so the 3 comes down, times cosine square root of x, and subtract 1 from the exponent. Okay, so 3 comes down, subtract 1 from the exponent. But then it's times the derivative of what's inside the parentheses. So now we have to take the derivative of cosine square root of x. Alright, so, and I'm going to do this in red, the derivative of cosine square root of x. So remember, the derivative of cosine is negative sine. Okay, but remember, when you're taking the derivative of cosine is negative sine times the derivative of what we're taking the cosine of. So that's times, so this will be times the derivative of square root of x. And yes, you can change the x to a 1/2 power, use the power rule, but there's a shortcut for finding the derivative of a square root, and I have a video on my YouTube channel. You can just go there and search my channel for shortcut for finding derivative of square root, and I explain it in there, but I'll go over it here just a little bit. All right, so the derivative of square root, the shortcut, okay, we've got a fraction, so it's 2 times the square root, okay, and whatever's under it. In this case, x is underneath the square root, so it's just 2 times the square root. That goes in the denominator, and then in the numerator we put the derivative of what's underneath the square root. So the x is underneath the square root. The derivative of x is 1. Okay, so so that's the derivative of square root of x. And so, well, that's it. We did it. We brought the 3 down, subtracted 1, times the derivative of what's inside the parentheses. So the derivative of cosine square root of x is this. Okay, and so, well, that's just going to give me f prime of x is equal to, well, I got a negative here, so negative 3 cosine, and I'm going to go ahead and write it back like cosine squared, square root of x, sine square root of x, and that's all over 2 square roots of x. And this would be your final solution. Alright, so I hope that video helped. Give me a like and subscribe, and check out the solutions to the other videos if you need to, and there's more practice tests on the website. The links to everything's in the description. Alright, thanks for watching.